It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Talk that talk.
Team of oncologists offers personalized care to help you beat cancer. Northside Hospital Cancer Institute, a proud sponsor of 11 Alive's Recognize the Ribbon.
I'm Attorney General Chris Carr.
And I'm
We're supporting Rick Jackson.
Finally lift my leg again.
Character, integrity, and he'll keep Georgia strong. Vote for Rick Jackson.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. I think it does drift down, especially over here, but I'm not sure about everywhere else. Actually, I think it does because, yeah, I think. I could be wrong, though. I could definitely be wrong.
Today it is Friday, June 19th. The year is 2026. I'm laying in bed. Y'all been laying in this bed for weeks now. As you know, a few weeks ago, I suffered an unfortunate event in my living room here at my house. And so I've been stuck here in the house. Basically, I leave the house, go to the doctor's appointment, and to the hospital, and come back home. I was hospitalized on the weekend of May 30th. I had to go back and have a second surgery on my knee. The first surgery didn't go so well. I had some bleeding, internal bleeding inside my knee after the first surgery. My leg got swollen up really big. So back to the hospital, May 30th. I was rushed to the hospital and had emergency surgery at Piedmont so they could correct that issue. Unfortunately, that set me back a few weeks in regards to when I'll be getting back to normal and walking without a walker or canes. You know, it's been rough. This has been quite an interesting year. If you all remember, I had hip replacement surgery in February, and was just getting back to the gym and recovering from that incident. And then in late April, I had an incident that unfortunately ended up with me being injured after trying to resolve an issue in my home. And you have to wonder about life is something else. But anyway, I've been laying in bed. No, I really don't go anywhere because it's impossible to go someplace with this leg brace on, and I haven't been anywhere. I've just been in the house. It's a good thing I happen to like my house. I've been in this house since April. We're now in the middle of June, going into July. mostly here in my bedroom. I occasionally go downstairs. I might go in the kitchen. I haven't cooked anything. Can't cook. You know, it's impossible for me to do too much with this leg like this. It's getting better. I just started physical therapy yesterday. And I have another session today. It's gonna be a long journey back, you know, if to normal. You know, and I apologize to you all about these sporadic videos, but you know, life was life, and I had to go live in the real world. And I had a lot of stuff I had to resolve. And I wish this incident had never happened. I do. I wish that you wish you could just turn back the hands of time. It's been complicated. You know, Earl died a year ago, and can I tell y'all something? This has been the worst year of my entire life. And I've been through some things. And I've seen some stuff. But this has been the worst year of my entire life. To the point, you know, it was so dark. And I didn't think I was going to ever walk out of this darkness. I'm still in the darkness. I find myself having to catch my breath when I go places. I find myself here in the house walking around in a daze, not even ever really able to think straight. And when you're taking pain pills and medications and mixing it with Xanax and the occasional vodka and cranberry, things can get really, really... I think one night I saw flying pigs. Yep, they flew right through this bedroom. When you take medication for anxiety and pain, you throw in a little bit of vodka to cut the... I mean, that's highly unrecommended. If you didn't make that decision, you better think about that one. My dreams at nighttime, when I take these pills, the dreams seem so real. I've had multiple dreams where I'm sitting at a table or getting in a car and riding someplace with Earl. These dreams seem so real. So real. And I don't know if anyone's ever had a dream about somebody that passed away and died, and you're dreaming about the person, and the dream is so intense. And then you wake up from that dream, and you're crushed. Because this isn't real, it's a dream. But it seems so real. I sit up and look around and say, you have to catch my breath. I know it's the medications I'm taking. That's what happens when you have a situation where you're taking pain pills and so I'm trying to cut back on the pain pills. The pain is subsiding tremendously. The physical therapy is going okay. Did y'all hear about the 1-year-old boy who was shot and killed in Mississippi? He was shot and killed because supposedly his mother stole some diapers. Ooh. I apologize. Wow. I dozed off there for a minute, didn't I? I did. That's not good. Anyway, gosh, that was a long interlude there. Y'all probably like, what happened? Where is it? Dozed my ass off. Yes, it's been a journey here. I do miss Earl. I wish I could turn back the hands and times of that situation, but that's just not possible. And I got to proceed forward. And, decide what I'm going to do with my life. I'm glad you all have been on the journey here with me. It's quiet tonight. Well, that's the second time I fell asleep. All right, I got to conclude this video so I can get my ass in bed. And I'm in bed. Well, yes, I'm tired. I have physical therapy tomorrow. I'm ready. Go find me some chocolate chip cookies in that downstairs down there. Damn it. I need something to eat. Nibble on in this kitchen and go my ass to sleep. I'm sorry it's late. I'm sorry I've been missing in action. I'm sorry I haven't been around to talk and communicate and laugh and have fun as coming sometimes. Sometimes things are difficult. It's been rough. I'm trying to keep the peace. Yep. Well, time to say goodnight. I'm falling asleep. Anyway, thank you all for watching and caring about me as I go through these crazy situations. I certainly appreciate it. I'm going to go get me a bear claw and try to nibble. If I pass out while trying to go to sleep. Some sweet to eat so I can go to sleep. All right, y'all. I'll speak to y'all tomorrow. I won't be so tired. I hope not. I'm out of here, y'all. Good night.